G'day. Today I'm going to restore and de-rust and clean and sharpen this pair of Hedge shears. So I thought you might want to watch. Check them out. Pretty rusty. The edges are not too bad. They don't look like they're major chips or anything like that. That shouldn't be a drama. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull them apart, and I'm going to use the wire brush over there to take off all the rust. And I'm going to hop over to the 1x30, give them a sharpen, put them all back together again, and they'll be good as gold. Oh, let me show you how sharp they're not. Right, nothing. So pull them apart. Bought a new Scotch-Brite, soft. This is what's left of this. Just bought a new one. And for those who are interested, this is exactly what it is. So you can freeze that frame and go and look it up, see if you can find it, because they're very good. This is the soft version, or the fine, super fine. This one is the medium, much coarser. And these are mops, right? They're not wheels, they're mops. They call them mops. So yeah. Is there a number? It is a number there. Now, now that doesn't seem to be getting all the rust off, but it's better than nothing. And I'm not going to I might give them a quick emery to see if it comes up a little bit better, but I just want to get that major rust off. So this is the initial wire brushing, and then if you go back over it, it can sort of gets into the pits a little bit better, and you've got to go slowly. So don't go too fast. You go slowly and you can get a much better finish. Also, this on the back is plant gum and juices and things, and they also have an effect on the cutting because they force the blades apart if this gets built up. You can take this off with a bit of WD-40 and some emery cloth, but I start off with the wire brush because it's faster, and then I might touch them up with the emery cloth afterwards. Be careful you don't lean it in because that'll grab, so always on the leading edge, on the trailing edge trailing edge. While I'm here, I'll do the second pass. That has been completely de-rusted and only the pits are left, so there's really no point in using emery on that. So that's as good as that's going to get. Just to show you the difference. There you go. I love doing this stuff because it's like, I don't know, it's just a very shed thing to do. I charge $25 to do these little restorations, which in American dollars is probably about $18 or something maybe. I charge less if I'm just going to give the edge a 1x30 and leave it all alone. I'll give people the option, and they, in this case, the customer said, yep, go, do it. Do the good job. And if you touch your hand, it's no big drama, you know what I mean? But it's better. Also, never wear gloves, because the machine will grab the gloves and wrap you around, whereas if you touch, the same goes for grinder. If you touch your finger on the grinder, people think they're going to wear gloves in order to save their fingers from getting ground or something. But that grinder will grab your glove and wrap your arm. Your arm will become a soft noodle of broken bones and ligaments. So trust me on this, I've seen it happen. I used to be a safety officer in a steel workshop, and one guy who'd been using gloves for 40 years, one day they got caught and he lost several fingers. He was screaming and running around the workshop. We had to tackle him down and get him off to the hospital. That happened. Do not wear gloves around moving things. Okay, that's done. Now, what I might also do is give them a bit of a run on this buff, because you'll be surprised. This is the not the buff, the Scotch-Brite wheel. Yeah, it brings it up a little bit better. So I can see the difference. Before, after. It feels very smooth. It cost me about 30 bucks, so it's well worth it. Although you can see it's already starting to round that off, so they don't last long. And if I was to use this one, well, I'll show you. It's a little bit coarse. And leaves it a little bit more scratched. So let's do this other one and we'll compare the two. You see the odd spark comes off as well, which is interesting. So this is the coarse one, the medium one rather. It's not very coarse. You can see the difference. The fine one leaves a nicer finish. But while we've started, you can always start off on this one and then finish on the finer one. Don't know if you can see that difference there and here. So yeah, it gives it a bit of a shine. Lovely. Much better. Right, let's head over to the 1x30. Oh, you know, while I'm here, sometimes I like to give these bolts a bit of a shine as well. You don't have to do the whole thing, just the head. Grow up. And look how nice that makes that look. See, so these are great things. Great things. All right, let's head over to the 1x30. Now, what we've got here, there's not really that much bevel left, is there, for us to follow. So I'm just going to run it along the edge there, and my aim is to get a burr on the back. Once I've got a burr on the back, just like in the knife sharpening, then you know you've peaked, and you've got an apex there, a triangle, and that should be sharp enough. I'm using my Cubitron 120, nice and coarse, leaves it nice and bitey for the plants. Practice the path, make sure that I've got plenty of room. I actually have a burr, but I don't have much of a bevel. I'd like more of a bevel. So I'm going to give that another pass. Maybe one more. You can see that looks nice now. Nice big fat burr on the back, which I will dress later. And I'll do this side. I've got it to set to 1700. I might increase it to 2000. Beautiful burr. Oh, you can even see the burr. Check this out. See it? All across the top there. There's the burr. And we're all the way to the very tip. That looks like a nice bevel. Slightly convex because I'm using the slack of the belt. But, you know, I think that's fantastic. So now you can do one of two things. You can assemble it and just close it and that will trim its own burr off. But I like to do this. I have two diamond files from Easy Lap and Diasharp. This is the coarse or the medium one. So I'm just going to take that off. I'm not going to run this on the bevel side. I'm going to run the fine one on the bevel side. And just trail that off. It's gone back over to this side. It's gone now. And it's gone from there too. if you can see that. But there's the burr, and you'll see here it's gone. Okay. Just push it over to the other side. And that is all you have to do. So now we push it back, and the head goes on the outside of the round hole and pushes into the mating surface of the square, which then holds it into place. Put those washers on. Oh, hang on. Looks like there's 2 sets of washers, so I'm guessing that this set, I forgot to check. Sometimes if they're really complicated, I will take photos to see make sure that I'm getting the right reassembly procedure. And you know what? This bolt looks a bit, there you go. So I'm going to zip it over to here and give it a bit of unnecessary treatment. So I'll do the washer first. Not that it matters, but just why not? You know, for presentation. A good rule is do all you can and then some more. So do everything you can and then some. That way, you know you're giving the best work. And it makes a huge difference. I mean, it's only a few moments out of your life. And the customer appreciates it. And yeah, these brushes are touching my fingers, but they're not hurting at all. Then again, this is a low-speed grinder. It's a buffer. It's at 1450 RPM. So oh, look at that. Nice. Beautiful. Makes all the difference. Okay. Where did I put that washer? Here it is. Oh, shall we give that some shine? May as well. Here's the difference. No shine? Yes, shine. And yes, this is overboard. It is overboard, but you know, who cares? I'm having fun. Helping people out and having fun. And I fully expect this to slice through that paper. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Give it a dab of oleo. This is your normal 3-in-1 machine oil. You just give it a light couple of drops there. And in fact, while I'm at it, I might just oil the blade as well. Now, not that it makes a difference in performance, but it will make it last a bit longer before it starts to rust. So that won't rust, flash rust. And remember, that's a sharp edge, so always move your fingers away from the sharp edge. And then I'll give it a light, just rub to get rid of the excess. Except in here, where I'll put a couple of drops. Now, just do this one as well. And just leave a little smear on there. All right. So we'll pop that in the round hole. Match it up. Washer. Bolt. This is a 12 mil, I think, 13 mil. Now, you can do it up till it's really hard and stiff, and that's no good. So, you want to just loosen it up until it's easy to use. Nice. So let's check it. Nice. That's what we want. Sounds good too. All done. You reckon you'll be happy at that? That's it. Hedge shears. Lightly restored, de-rusted, oiled and sharpened. Ready for use. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, brought to you by the new Baz Jig version 3.0. Much stiffer, much tougher, and bigger cup. Works great. More surface. The thumb fits in there nicely. Check it out, version 3, now for sale at isharpen.shop. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next movie.